What if south was north and north was south? Just like 780,000 years ago. The world didn't come to an end then, but how would it react now that we rely so heavily on technology? Would this electromagnetic disruption kill us all? Would solar radiation make the planet uninhabitable? This is What If, and here's what would happen if Earth's magnetic poles flipped overnight. Wait, didn't we say it already happened before? Earth's magnetic field has been around for at least 4.2 billion years. It acts as a giant shield to protect our planet from being burned by cosmic radiation. The field's north and south poles used to switch places every 200,000 to 300,000 years. But the current poles have been holding steady for the past 780 millennia. If the poles suddenly reversed, should we be ready for a geomagnetic apocalypse? Spoiler alert, humanity wouldn't die out, but the world as we know it would. Flipping the poles wouldn't make the geomagnetic field disappear, but it would strip away at least 10% of its current force. Everything on Earth would be exposed to higher levels of radiation. But wouldn't we still have the atmosphere to protect us? Well, we would. But with a weak magnetic field, flaming hot particles from the sun would slam into our ozone layer and puncture it. Extra ultraviolet radiation would damage human tissue and cause mutations. Skin cancer could become as common as the flu. Would our technology be in danger? Absolutely. Solar particles would rip through sensitive electronics of orbital satellites, damaging them heavily. For the US economy alone, a single big solar storm would cost as much as $42 billion per day. Eventually, all communication systems would fail, as would the electrical grids that rely on satellite timing systems. These grids are all tightly connected to each other. If even one of them was critically damaged, the others would fail too. This would cause a domino run of blackouts around the world. Blackouts that could last for decades. Rapid magnetic pole reversal would throw us back 3 centuries in terms of electronics. You wouldn't be able to charge your phone or use your computer. Even your flush toilet would be useless. It would quickly get backed up since most sewer systems rely on electricity to move waste. On top of that, high UV exposure could make some parts of the planet uninhabitable. And what about animals? Would the polar flip affect them at all? Some of them for sure. Along with many other species, migratory birds, turtles, whales, bees, and salmon use magnetoreception to navigate. If north turned to south, they'd be quite confused. However, since many of these species were around for the last pole flip, it's possible they'd figure it out. The truth is, the power of our geomagnetic field has been getting weaker for the last 160 years. Are we moving towards a reversal? Scientists believe we could be less than 1,000 years away from one. The poles wouldn't flip overnight, but as they move, Earth's magnetic field could be compromised for centuries. The cool thing about it all, you'd be able to see incredible auroras at much lower latitudes. You might choose to go to Tahiti rather than Iceland to see these epic nighttime skies. Have you got a what if you're curious about? You're giving us lots of great suggestions in our comments section. Keep them coming. And check back with us to see the hypothetical answer to your what if scenario.